Hey everybody, this is me. I pretty much am just walking in right now, and I just wanted to say a couple of things, like get some things off my mind. I went to the hospital yesterday for my dad. He was in the hospital, and he had, I can't tell you what happened, but I could just tell you, pretty much going to the hospital and watching a parent in the hospital again is very overwhelming, So yesterday was a day where, it was just kind of like just thinking about the things that matter most in life, And you have it where you can actually be like, I don't know what to say really, but just want to get my thoughts out there so you can actually hear what my thoughts are. It's like, we have a short life, and all of us have short lives, We try and do stuff that's meaningful, not to get too caught up in things that don't matter. But the most part, though, is like you want to do something that will, that will leave a legacy. You don't want to just not be here or never existed kind of a thing, And so it's like you have this scenario where my dad, my mom, long ago, she 17 years this year, she passed away, and it was like when she died, it was a sad thing because of the stuff she had to go through, and not so much sudden, but it was like I had just gotten married, and I came back from my honeymoon. It was with Ames, and it was like 3 months later we had to just deal with the fact that my mom is leaving the world, And so when I saw my dad yesterday in the hospital, for a lesser thing than what my mom was going through, but still, in hospital nevertheless, I don't like hospitals so much, I don't like the whole hospital thing and going to hospitals and being there. So what happens is that, pretty much, it just made me think about how, we want to make every moment last, everything last as long as possible. You don't want to do stuff that's going to be something that's just not going to matter in the end, So that's what I'm saying. Just make sure that when you go out there and do something, you do something that's going to change the world or make an impact or difference. I was just leaving from Chuck E. Cheese. My wife and kids are there, and so I'm just kind of walking to work right now with a heavy heart and many things on my mind, and just thinking about I spend a lot of time with my family, and I really like that. I really enjoy doing that. It's at the end of the day, it's really important to have a family and to know that they love you. That that you spend time with them, and you don't spend time, but you do wonderful things, so you have a lot of memories, because one day it's going to be no more, And I'm going to say that a couple things. And my dad this week, my wife Amy and I went on a date, and we were just at a restaurant eating some food, and what happened was he was walking down the block, and he came up to the window, and he just was like, hey Greg, hey, what are you doing? And so we were just kind of there eating and having a little date, And so he kind of invites himself into the party, and he just kind of sits down, and he just starts talking to see what for the duration. And we just got talking about a lot of stuff, but it was funny because you have a date, and and life just kind of happens, Life kind of just comes in there and happens when you least expect it. So I just want to say that as I'm almost to work. I just want to say that, and just make your life count, okay? All right, thanks. Thanks for listening. And don't forget God, don't forget Jesus, and what He did for us on the cross, and that He died to give us a new life, a new start. Forgive us for our sins. And that we have a new life, and then you can do really wonderful things, but make an impact, change this world. Change this world, make it better. Okay, thanks.